Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Watch along Juventus against Juventus Next Gen in the Allianz Stadium, in our home, the usual traditional family game. I can't wait to do it together with you because the lineups are already out, and I will immediately tell you, of course, where you will be able to watch the game. It is extremely easy. You can watch the game. Pay attention because my mother decided to call me right now, so I will close the phone because Juventus first. Where can we watch the game? Easy, on Juventus.com, on the official site of Juve. The only thing that you need is an account that is totally for free, so you subscribe to the channel. If you didn't yet, we have a problem because it's not the first time that some games are on the Juve site, and then you can watch the game for free. Is it already on? No, it is not already on, so it's absolutely normal that you are not able to see the game right now. It will be probably posted in a few seconds. Usually, with the experience that I have, Juventus is waiting like 15 minutes before kickoff to actually put the link towards the game. So at the moment, if you go on it, you will see friendly Borussia Dortmund Juve, where you can rewatch the game, but you will not be able to watch the game. So Juventus.com, guys, try to listen at least a bit to what I'm telling you. If I tell you Juventus.com on the side of Juve, it is not on YouTube. So Juventus.com on the site of Juve. You create an account for free if you didn't yet. Otherwise, if you already have it, you log in and then you will be able to watch the game. That being said, Ciao Juventini of the world, I hope that we can have a spectacular season of watch-alongs. You saw it in the playlist I have already created, the new one. You can see here that everything is already set up with the tweets that we will read and with the lineups, also first team and the next gen that are already here. We already have the beautiful screen. Thank you to LJJ, if you are watching again, that participated in the extension membership of 1 year for Tactical Pass. So I was able to do already the two lineups. Let's see if we will play like this or not. At least first team we know it, 3-4-2-1. I thought it will be a 3-5-2, something like that for the next gen. Let's see a bit later if this is confirmed or not, but we have a bit of time to speak about that in a second. Anyway, let me say hello to all the people in the chat. The first one that wrote today was Simon the Rymaker. Ciao, my friend. Let me see if I received a message from my mom. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay, it was just a call to tell me that she was enjoying holiday in Capri. Ciao Bogdan, grandissimo Ismael, ciao Mauri, Juve 97, ciao Juventino MC 4114. Anyone have a Juve site? But I already answered you in the Telegram group. I personally took time to answer you, to tell you. You are a bit too stressed. You don't write, you don't read. Ciao to Bayafal Mourid, on peut voir le match sur quelle chaîne? Je viens de l'expliquer sur le site de la Juve, Juventus.com avec un account gratuit. Faudra juste attendre, je pense, 15 minutes avant le match, avant qu'il poste le lien. Guys, I will not repeat for 30 minutes that you can watch it on Juventus.com. So I will try now, from now on, to ignore a bit, at least one or two. Kalarif, please don't spam, otherwise you will be banned from the channel. Ciao, Dybala over the world. Ju 5BL, ciao Don Simon. Ciao, Olbeo. Travel 4 is there. Juve Fan for Life. Ciao Sigasb. Ciao Beppe. Where can I watch it? I already answered. For Lionel Creative. Ciao Kelly Carlo. Ciao Mauri. Ciao a tutti. Oh, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. After 30 minutes. What after 30 minutes? Ciao to Hessen Talibov. 12 months, so happy birthday, 1 year as a member of the channel. Ciao Beppe, missing live match with you. It's true, I didn't do Reggiana because I was in Italy. I didn't do Dortmund because I was in Dortmund. But you know it, when I'm home, I always doing the watch along, and usually it's 90% of the game. This season it could be that it's a bit less, but I will tell you, of course. I will tell you in time. The next game that we will do is the 16th here against Atalanta. Then we'll do the first game against Parma watch along as well. Serrazad is putting also here the link to go and watch the game for free today. So the lineups before the kickoff of the game, and I will also of course repeat you when it will be on. The lineups of today, it's a total different Juve that we will see in the beginning of the game. So Tudor decided to do a massive turnover focusing on Atalanta. Does that mean that we will finish with that team? No, probably 45 minutes for all the team and then changing team for the second half. Looks like, if I am not wrong, this is nearly exactly the team except of Nico Gonzalez and Adzic and Kelly that actually played the second half for the last 30 minutes against Dortmund. So Pinsoglio into the goal, Federico Gatti, Rugani and Lloyd Kelly for the three-man defense. Nico Gonzalez as a right wing back, McKennie and Koopmeiners in the middle of the field with Filip Kostic on the left as a left wing back. Then behind Dusan Vlahovic we have Miretti and Douglas Luiz. So what can we see here already? I will tell you in a second. First of all, let me say thank you to our friend Steve Cano, and then going to the next gen, and I will give you, of course, my opinion about the lineups chosen by Igor Tudor. Steve Cano, hope that Douglas Luiz get a chance now that Alisha Lehmann is gone. Guys, thank you for 30 months. I really don't want to enter gossip things because these are private things that I have absolutely no idea about. First, and then secondly, we know that the problems of Douglas Luiz in terms of sporting problems, not playing, not being at his best, etc., started from day one, already in the friendlies or right after the friendlies. So I would not go on that one, also because we know it, if we believe the gossips, they were already splitted since, or the couple broke already since a few months, and Juventus women is training in Vinovo, that is absolutely not close to La Continassa, and they are playing to Biella, that is like 1 hour and 10 driving from La Continassa. So I think they didn't even meet each other in the last few weeks. So if it's over, it's over. No. On the other side, do we think that Douglas Luiz will stay at Juve? From the latest information I was able to follow and receive, no. Even if he will play today, even if today, my big bet is that today we will see the first goal of Douglas Luiz with the shirt of Juve. I believe that it could also potentially be the last one, or maybe against Atalanta this weekend. I have no idea, but I would not count too much on Douglas Luiz because I think that he's gone. Where I don't know. So what about the next gen team? Mangiapoco, that will have the big task of replacing Daffara, that went on loan to Serie B team Avellino. So Mangiapoco will be there, first time for him in the Allianz Stadium. And then we have I don't know if it's a three-man defense, I believe so, Scaglia. That is one of the most experienced player of Juventus next gen, because he's born in 92, if I'm not wrong. Let me check to be sure. Filippo Scaglia, 92, indeed, he's born in 92. Pedro Felipe, that is back a bit, the same injury as Grayson Bremer, and actually more or less the same moment of injury as Bremer, so, and also both of them are Brazilian. So Pedro Felipe is back with Turicchia that can play as a left back and play as a left wing back, but also in a three-man defense. So I would go for a three-man defense here, where you see Pietrelli. Attention, because Pietrelli, there are voices of a loan from Pietrelli to Venezia in second division. Ciao Alessia! Dobbiamo aggiornare i disegni, perché Vlahovic, Danilo è andato e mi rimane soltanto Federico Gatti. So Pietrelli, Faticanti, Owusu, Kudryk, Adzic. Is that the way that they will play in with Adzic left wing back, or will Adzic play behind the strikers? That could be Vacca and Guerra. Vacca, that is born in 2005, together with Owusu. They are the two youngest players, except of Adzic, that is the youngest player on the starting 11 of the next gen, because he's born in 2006. If we really want to go towards the youngest goalkeeper, well, we have Raffaele Uli, that is actually born in 2008. Attenzione, 2008, Raffaele. Mamma mia. That's young. That's extremely young. A goalkeeper with the number 12 that is on the bench. Let's see if he will be the youngest ever player to touch grass in the Allianz Stadium today. So we are now at 4 minutes before quarter to 6:30, or how do you say, quarter past 6. So that means that actually in a few minutes we should be able to see on Juventus, also Juventus.com, the images from the Allianz Stadium. At the moment, no. Let me check again for you. No, not yet. So in a few minutes, we just have to wait a bit. Buongiorno Cecilia. Ciao Mauri. Why is Lolo Angele not starting? Good question. I don't know. Beppe, my friend, next gen have a left-footed center back. What do you think of him? Can you please give me the name, Besam? I would appreciate it. Where is Gilpucci? Is injured, guys. He has a slightly injury at the biceps. So, he's a bit injured, Gil Pucci. That's why he has not been called up. Like Bremer. Bremer is not injured, but they want to manage the minutes that he's playing, also to not force, to not put too much stress on the legs of Gleison Bremer. Don't risk him at all. Milik is in the stadium today, but he will not play. Perin is in the stadium, but he will not play. I didn't see Bremer. Probably will be in the sense a bit later. For the rest, who is missing? Well, Adzic is playing with the next gen. We know it as a starter today. Turicchia is really good. I don't think... For me, Turicchia is a Serie B player at today, not or low team, Serie A team, but not yet the first team of Juve. That's what I always said, but it's much more worth than the third division. Chances of Miretti staying? Well, the offers from Napoli are slightly disappearing because they are not increasing. But we see that he's in the second team. So what do I think of the rotation of Tudor? Well, it depends. If we see at the second half the starting team, because can we say that this is at the moment the backup team? Can we say that? Yeah, with Di Gregorio, with Kalulu, Bremer, that is not there. I need to understand who can play later on that left side, with Joao Mario, Locatelli, Thuram, and Cambiaso, with up front Yildiz Conceição and Joao and Jonathan David. I really think that at the moment, in the ideas of Tudor, we have a A team, we have a B team without extra mercato movements in exit and entry. Diego Jalot could potentially be in the first 11. Yes, he could be there on the right side, because Kalulu could potentially play as a center back. Could be. Or Rugani continues with Kalulu on the right, and on the left we have a Jalot. I can tell you that Jalot is doing actually better than what a lot of people were thinking in the beginning of the season. So bravo to Thiago Jalot. That is starting to show that he's a player that could potentially say his word. Then it depends. At the moment, we have clear hierarchies for the left center back, which is Kelly starts on the left, and then at the moment it's Jalot waiting for Cabal. But I tell you, we don't know what Igor Tudor is thinking about Cabal, because he never coached him. He never saw him. So at the moment we will have to wait. Ventre is the goalkeeper, third goalkeeper, guys. Ventre is third goalkeeper. Alessandro Ventre. But if I'm not wrong, if I'm not wrong. Normally, yes. Wait, let me check. Just to not say stupid things. Alessandro Ventre. Right back. He's a right back. Sorry, guys. I was wrong. Right back. For the 19 years old. That's beautiful, huh? That's beautiful. Chapeau. 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 Oh, about Pinsoglio, I received again beautiful comments about the state of form of Pinsoglio, which is always nice to hear and to see. Not second goalkeeper, but probably, you know, he could have had a more first person career than actually being the third goalkeeper at Juve. Important to notice. And then you see it, huh? Juventus is always changing the management, the players, the coaches. Who is always there? Carlo Pinsoglio. Where to watch the game? Juventus.com has been said by our friend Saraz. No, so again, another time, what do we see? It's Shift, Gatti, and Kalulu. They never played together so far, which in a way is starting to confirm a bit the doubts that I had. Then in the beginning of the season, will it change? Will we see them immediately together? It could be, but at the moment we see that Gatti continues to play in that second Juve team and not together with Kalulu. Nico Gonzalez confirmed as a right back, and Douglas Luiz confirmed a bit more offensively today, which we heard from the words of Igor Tudor after the game against Dortmund. I'm just from time to time refreshing because I don't want to miss it. It's now 17 and I don't see it yet. When you have it, guys, let me know. But at the moment, as we speak, it's not activated yet. Ciao, ciao grandissimo, ciao grandissimo, ciao, grande. Sometimes I'm hesitant, is this Jojo or is this the one that is doing the 7 dots, like to Ken le Survivant in French? I don't know how you say in Italian or in English. I don't know who it is from here because it's small. I don't know. Snake. Where is the game? The game is in the Allianz Stadium. Patrice. Will you have the game of... No. We cannot. From Metal Gear. That's what people are telling us. So let's see if Juventus is posting about the link for the game. Attenzione! The link is there. Wait, let me copy it for you guys. Mamma mia, Beppone! I have the link. Attenzione! Oh! Here you have the link in the comment section. I told you, to be ready. It's about to begin. It didn't start yet, but it's about to begin. I have the link. Bravo, Beppone. Oh, you see? I promised you, I would tell you, and I always told you, like more or less 15 minutes before the game. And this is exactly what happened. So I put it here so that people, they can from time to time, if they just enter and they are asking, they can check it by themselves. At the moment, oh, bravo! We just reached 31,103 Juventini of the world. So please make me a favor before starting the watch along that will start in 10 minutes with a maximum of like the video, subscribe if you didn't yet. Please share this channel with all the Juventini that you know and also the fans that you say they can become potentially Juventini, because we need a lot of Juventini of the world here on the channel. You saw it. The link is here, just under my face. We have the lineups again that I will tell you in a second. In the meanwhile, we are increasing. Thank you, my friends. So we go again with the starting lineups. You know what? I will show you here the lineups. So we have Pinsoglio into the goal with his number 23, number 4 for Federico Gatti. Oh, we start seeing the first images with the team that are in the tunnel, and Di Gregorio with already... Why is Di Gregorio there? He will go and he will sit on the bench, I think. Because here I see also Gleison Bremer already dressed. I see... I will go and I will tell you later, but I see Kalulu, I see Bremer. Even Bremer is with the shorts, with the shirt, with the socks, dressed as a football player, even if he's not in the starting players. He's not on the bench. Will he go and sit there unofficially? But today we can do whatever we want. Today we can do whatever we want. I'm also extremely curious to discover the new look of the stadium, because the stadium is different. You know it, that the benches will be on another spot. That's something that makes me extremely curious. In the meanwhile, let me say thank you not only to Hassan and to Steve, but also to American Jedi 83. Grazie, my friend Beppe. I like Hashball 433 suggestion. If you watch the channel, I think that it's already like 4 months that I'm telling you that Tudor should go towards form and defense, playing a 4-3-3, even if I'm not that much convinced about Cambiaso as a left back. Dugi, Loca, Thuram, Dugi and Loca on that midfield. I would prefer to see a co-op Manners there. Otherwise, it makes no sense to go towards a 3-man midfield, because if you go towards a 3-man, one of the main goals would be to actually recuperate co-op Manners. Excited to follow the watch along this season with you. Thank you, my friend Matthew. But yeah, 4-3-3, if we are able to fix a left back, would be really beautiful, because you can play with Kalulu on the right, with Gatti and Bremer in the middle of the defense. I'm just hesitant a bit about that, but then you lose, of course, a Joao Mario. Only when you play with a 3-man defense you will be able to have him, because also him as a right back, I'm not the biggest fan. The good thing, of course, is that you have a Savona that can play on the right. Pay attention, because we have the first supporters that are on screen that we see here. They are super happy, smiling. I don't know who she's calling. At least maybe it's me. Let me control. Buongiorno. No, it's not me. I see Rugani, who will be the captain for the first half. Not Rugani, because I don't see him with the armband of captain, but it will probably be Weston McKennie. The teams are entering the field with the applauses from the stadium. Let me check if I can just hear a bit of the ambiance, of the atmosphere there in the Allianz.
Il contesto giusto per cominciare al meglio questa stagione 25-26.
Yeah, I hear him perfectly. So what they are actually doing is entering, I believe, category by category. Now we saw the 3 goalkeepers, Perin, Pinsoglio, and Di Gregorio. Thank you again, my friend, American Jedi. But yeah, I agree, kind of a 4-3-3 could be a good one. Where is the broadcast? It is on Juventus.com, my friends. So I agreed. So now that the 3 goalkeepers received the applauses from the stadium, we will also see the other players arriving. We see Gleison Bremer with his number 3, number 4 for Federico Gatti, number 6 for Lloyd Kelly. Let me check. Kalulu 15, 24, Daniele Rugani 33, Cabal is there as well, Thiago Giallo with the number 33, Savona 37, 44, Jonas Rui. All the defenders entered the field as well, clapping the hands of the kids that are there in front line, and of course also all the supporters are greeting them, are saying a beautiful hello. I'm still curious to see the benches, because I didn't see them. Yes, it is on the website. No, the website should work, guys, because for me, I see everything crystal clear. Refresh if you can, but probably they are having a lot of people on it. I put the link earlier on today. Can I put it again, maybe? Yeah, I put again the link in the chat now so that you can watch it. We are with 605 people that are watching now. We see the midfielders with number 8, Koopmeiners, 11, Nico Gonzalez, 12, Arthur, 16, Weston McKennie, 17, Adzic, 18, Kostic, 19, Kefren Thuram, 21, Miretti, 25, Joao Mario, 26, Douglas Luiz, and then there was a last one that I was not able to spot. Can they please show me who will be the last midfielder? I didn't see him, guys. I didn't see who was the last one to arrive. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can tell me. Who was the last one? The last midfielder. I didn't see him. Ciao, Jason Cavani. And now we have the strikers that are there. I didn't see Locatelli. Could be that Locatelli was the last one. Could be that Locatelli was the last one. Now we see the offensive players with Conceição, Dusan Vlahovic, Yildiz, Milik, and the new arrival, Jonathan David, that is also there. It was Cambiaso, grande Olbeo, that is telling me. Grande Olbeo, that is telling me. 27, of course, for Andrea Cambiaso. Yeah, probably too many people are trying to enter. At the moment, for me, it is working. Luckily, it is working. Luckily, it is working. So, if you can't, please refresh, go out and in, and you will be able to see it. That's why I didn't see Locatelli, because he's entering now together with Igor Tudor, because he's the captain of the team. Let's see if we hear some applauses for Capitano Locatelli.
Confermato con la fascia al braccio Manuel Locatelli, ha giocato le due amichevoli
I don't
molto
hear
bene. Quella contro il Borussia da capitano.
There should be 30,000 people. Wait, because there will be a word of the coach.
Tutto pieno, ascoltiamo l'intervista.
Let's listen. I will translate later.
Saluto di Manuel Locatelli ai propri tifosi.
Locatelli will speak. It's an emotion to be captain of the team that I love. It's a big responsibility, but I'm proud to have it. I don't want to speak about me today. I want to quote a legend of our club. That is Gianluca Vialli. Gianluca Vialli. I have goosebumps, guys. I have goosebumps. Luca was an incredible person, an incredible captain. And there is a quote that is written on our walls. With teamwork, we win. And that's what we must be. Us, the players, but also you. Forza Juve. It's teamwork that wins. That's what we must do. But also the players. Mr. Tudor. I'm happy to be in our home today. With a big smile, Igor Tudor. Igor Tudor. The stadium is welcoming Igor Tudor. To see all of you with that climate, with that warm here, with that hot temperature here, it means that you really love us. So one thing that I want to promise, that all these guys, they will give everything, always. So be close to us, because together we can do big things. Forza Juve. Die! Die! This is belonging. This is belonging. Guys, they entered your home. Tudor asked your support. It depends of you now, guys. It depends of you now. Tudor asked explicitly your support. Be close to us. Be next to us, because we need it. I make you a promise. These kids there, they will give everything until the last moment. Be close to us. we will need you because we promise that we will give everything and we want to do big things here. So ragazzi e ragazze, please, 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 from today on, we are next to our team. That's the message. Then, if you want to already go away, now already in the moment, up to you. And you are free to do whatever you want, but this is a request. So, if your team that you love since a kid that give you so much emotion, in a moment of difficulty, let's be honest, in a moment of difficulty, is asking you a bit of support, what do you do as a Juventino? You go away, like some people went away in 2006 when we were relegated incorrectly in Serie B, or you do like the captain that you are always asking to come back to our club that once said, un cavaliere non lascia mai la sua signora. A knight, a chevalier, a knight is never leaving his lady. Up to you guys. Now we will see if yes or no you are a Juventino. Let's see. At the moment, 39,123 Juventini of the world that are here. You know it, the link, I already posted it several times here on the channel. You click on it and you can go and watch the game if the technical problems have been solved. This is not up to me. I'm able to watch the game, guys. So if you are not able to, guys, I will try to do as good as I can to explain you what is happening in the Allianz Stadium today with the players. We already told you about the starting lineups from Juventus first team, from Juventus next gen team that will enter a bit later today. We saw all our players entering the field, even a Bremer that is not playing today, even a Milik, even a Dusan Vlahovic that is controversial at the moment because he could possibly leave in the Mercato. We know that these are talks for later today. It's a family game. I already have seen the pictures of the Allianz Stadium that I can not share you now, but they are in our Telegram group, or maybe I can. Let me check if I'm able to. Attenzione, this is something, of course, that I still need to change. But here you see here you can see the benches that are right in front, so still extremely close to the stands, and a bit lower. You can see a bit in the ground. But you will probably be able to see it a bit closer later. We see John Elkan, the owner, that is there. We see Gianluca Ferrero as well. The team is about to start the game. Now they are in position. Bravo, ragazzi. Continue to put a maximum of like. I will put the chrono on, of course. I see the... Oh, bravo. I see all the supporters that are jumping. I don't know for what reason because I'm not able to hear what they are singing, but I see them. So the two teams are on the field, Juventus against Juventus. It will be Juventus that will win today or draw today. But anyway, Juventus cannot lose today. We are starting the game right now. Die. Juventus first team that is playing with the home shirt and the black short. As we can see, Federico Gatti that is opening on the right side of the field, finding Nico Gonzalez. I need to train again the voice, guys. We are back with Rugani, Daniele. We are playing with a black short, black socks, while Juventus Next Gen is playing with a away shirt, that bluish that you can see right behind me, with a white short and white sock. And no, I'm blue socks. I pay attention because we are opening really beautifully. Not able to find... our player, but there is a foul that has been whistled. Kalulu, Thuram on the bench, that we see them on the new benches. Igor Tudor as well there. Let me change one thing. Bravo. And we open on the right side of the field with Nico Gonzalez. Nico. That skipped the game against Dortmund for muscle fatigue. Is back. Lloyd Kelly, offered from Sunderland, from Burnley, and from Wolverhampton for the English defender, number 6, that would love to do a great season. The ball goes out for mangia poco. That in Italian means, for the people that are not speaking Italian, eats a little. Doesn't eat a lot. Mangia poco. Is he skinny like some people were asking me in the chat? No, he's not skinny. It's just the name, of course. So, mangia poco. Tell me if the sound of the game is disturbing you or not, because I left a bit of comments here. Let me know if it's disturbing or not. I'm also really curious to see Vasilije Adzic with his number 45 on the ball. Adzic, that is the youngest one on the field today, born in 2006, but of course for him some pressure because he wants to do well also in the Allianz Stadium. He didn't score yet in that stadium in front of his supporters, already scored a few goals with the next gen team. Kostic with his number 18. And we go towards Carlo Pinsoglio. It's not... We can't hear it or see it. Grande, that's better. If you can't hear it, it's better. Thank you, Mr. Bill Thunder. Thank you, my friend. And we open. On the right side. With actually Miretti that dropped to take that ball. It's a real game at the moment, huh? It's a real game with the Juventus first team in total possession. Filip Kostic, beautiful one touch here for Weston McKennie as a midfielder. Weston McKennie that will fight with Owusu that impressed a lot in the beginning of last season when he was playing already in the Allianz Stadium. Born in 2005. Owusu Seedorf that impressed a lot in that Juve Next Gen game last season. With the veterans Scaglia and Guerra that are also there. Attention, because there is a beautiful cross that has been deflected. Ball still in the air with Lloyd Kelly that is fighting. Beautiful control from with the left from the Englishman. Opening on the left. Douglas Luiz. Beautiful entry against Dortmund on Sunday. Filip Kostic, the Serbian, playing again with Douglas that is controlling the game, controlling the ball, and dictating the tempo. And we play beautiful... Douglas Luiz has been blocked by Pietrelli, about to go possibly on loan to Verona. We play with a beautiful 1-2, Miretti and Weston McKennie. Miretti that is opening, trying to deflect that ball. Grande physically, Federico Gatti with his number 4 that is captain today. We were asking ourselves who will be captain, so it's not Weston McKennie, but it is Federico Gatti. A big newness. Change of captaincy today. What a beautiful triangle with Miretti that is opening for the American boy that is crossing. No, he's preferring to give it to Lloyd Kelly in the back. Attenzione, Filip Kostic. Deflected by Vasilije Adzic. Owusu, beautiful dribble. That ball has been deflected. Ball for the next gens. McKennie. Guys, I'm watching from the website just like you. I put the link. I can put it again if you want. I can't do much more than that. So you can see in the chat now the link of the game where I clicked on. Filip Kostic that is crossing. Attenzione, ball in the hands of Mangiapoco. I cannot do more than that. The link is not the problem. I have been lucky. I cannot pin it at the moment. Maybe here. Wait. Maybe here. Cope, that we didn't mention yet at the moment. Dusan Vlahovic with his left. Oh, beautiful one touch also by Weston McKennie. We are opening with Dugi. That was my big bet of today because I said that I believe that he would score his first goal in the Allianz Stadium today. I've pinned the link. I've pinned the link. For people pay attention, Weston McKennie that is entering. Weston McKennie that is blocked fantastically by Pedro Felipe. That was missed with the next gen last season. It's a total domination of the first team. Should be like that. Should be like that. Beautiful. Pietrelli that is on the ball playing with Vasilije Adzic. Fantastic. Is he captain? I think that Vasilije is captain of the team, guys, for the next gen. I think, yeah. Vasilije Adzic, captain of the next gen. Kudryk playing really wide on the left. Pedro Felipe on the ball. Now they are building, Pietrelli, Alessandro Pietrelli, that a lot of people wanted to check. Ivan Todorov that was able to log in. So try again, guys. Try again. Pedro Felipe again. In the back for Owusu with his number 8. So apparently starts to work. The app worked. Bravo, 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 bravo. You didn't miss any goal. Pay attention to Dusan Vlahovic that tried to control it with his left foot. Impossible. The ball was a bit too long. Mangia poco. And we play again from the back. Scaglia. I'm not sure if he was captain. I think it's just the wide wrist. I need to check a bit closer, guys. No, I think I was wrong in telling you that he was captain. I think I was wrong. I've been a bit too much excited about that. I need to check a bit closer. At the moment, I'm not able to really see it. Sorry for the misinformation. Kostic. Kelly. Ball possession Juve. At the moment, no shots on target. Not for next gen, not for first team. Federico Gatti that is going with full power there on the right side, opening to Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez between two players. Nico Gonzalez will try with his left. Oh, that last pass of Nico. That last pass of Nico. But now he's going on full pressure. Full pressure, recuperating the ball without committing any foul. That was before the referee whistled on a foul on Nico Kudryk. Nico Kudryk that was wearing the 11 last season. He went with the number 41 this time. Mama and the kid. Attention, a beautiful recuperation here by Dusan Vlahovic. And that first pass of Weston McKennie nutmegged by Vasile that tried to go alone. Nutmeg from Vasile on Weston McKennie. Recuperation from the back with Gatti after that we were risking a bit. McKennie. Douglas Luiz tried to chip his defender 2-on-2. He's able to take it now with a header to give it to Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd with an easy pass across from Kostic. Scaglia was there. Here, next gen fell asleep because Nico Gonzalez is on the ball. Nico with a lot of energy. Beautiful cross from Gatti, but there is absolutely nobody on the second post. Ball deflected by the Brazilian number 4, Pedro Felipe. But it's Lloyd Kelly, extremely offensive today. Lloyd. Today, beautiful 10 minutes from Lloyd Kelly as well. Has not been put in danger. And they are playing. I see a lot of these triangles patterns with Douglas Luiz that try to press. There is no foul with Federico Gatti able to recuperate that ball. There is a player on the ground, the number 19 of Juve. Alessio Vacca. Douglas Luiz. Rugani. Center back today. I still need to understand who is the captain of the next gen. I think it's Guerra. On the ball now. Ciao Tatino, ciao grande. Allora, io la sto guardando sul sito. Però vivendo in Belgio non so se l'hanno aperto anche per l'Italia. Questo non lo so. Però sul sito, e se vedi nei commenti che ho messo lì in evidenza, puoi vedere il link che ho usato io. Però tanti mi dicono in chat che hanno problemi anche ad entrare nel sito. So guys, you are not alone. Pay attention because now we have a cross from Pedro Felipe. And the first corner kick of the game will be for the next gen. Beautiful closure here from Lloyd Kelly. But that first corner kick, it will be for next gen team. Pay attention because last season that has been a real big problem for us to defend on the corner kicks. Vasiliadic, one of the best one on set pieces, will take the responsibility to go from the right side of the field. Vasiliadic. He goes beautiful in the box, deflected by the number 24, Daniele Rugani. McKennie putting it away. Miretti tries, but physically, it's not the first time that he's not able to win physical duels, even if we see a much more bigger and stronger Miretti. At the moment, he's not winning always his duels. Vasilje, Adzic, long ball to play in the back to Scaglia. One touch, opening on the right side for Turicchia. One of my favorite players of Juventus next gen. Playing back with Mangiapoco. I try to do the best I can, guys. It's a bit like in the 50s where you were obliged to listen to football on the radio. Lloyd Kelly. A beautiful vision also between the light from Lloyd Kelly that is playing with Nico Gonzalez. Missed control for Miretti. Missed control for Fabione Miretti. Modesto. Scannavino. President is not with them. He's somewhere else. We see also Pessotto. Braghin, director of the women. We saw Scannavino. Management is complete there. Nico Gonzalez fighting with Kudryk and Scaglia. There is absolutely no foul, so it's really clearly Gijan is going alone against everyone. There is no foul from Weston McKennie that is actually going with the tackle, taking the ball. Vasilje, go up because there is absolutely no foul on that one. Cope Manners. Turn Cope Manners in that a bit more back role because he's playing in the two of the midfield, while in the last season he played a bit more offensively. There is no foul on Kostic. Oh, guys, dai Filippo, no dives, please, Pietrelli. That is indeed playing on the right side. So this is actually how I made the team. I cannot lie and tell you that I really love the number 16 Faticanti that we didn't mention now. Nico Kudryk has been blocked by Nico Gonzalez. The two Nicos there fighting against each other. It's warm, in Torino. Nico Kudryk opening. Thank you for all the support, guys. A lot of people just entered to ask me where was the link. I gave them the link and then they left. If you want to stay, you make me really a really beautiful pleasure. Thank you for that. $259 likes. I'm sure we can do much better than that. And we continue. Pay attention. Blocked. Cope Manners. Aya, pay attention. Okay, Rugani was there. Lloyd Kelly. Ciao Lucci. From Palermo. Ciao Johnny Bello. Carlo Pinsoglio. That is opening on the right side. Federico Gatti. Dai ragazzi. And I'm reading you. Yeah. Miretti lost every single duel. I agree with that. I love Miretti, you know that, but the objectivity tells me that he missed every single duel. So at the moment, but pay attention because Douglas Luiz sees it now, and maybe he goes towards Miretti. Yes, it's Miretti on the ball. Attention, he goes in his right foot. No, you cannot. Douglas Luiz! A shot on target. The first one is coming from Douglas Luiz. Across from Kostic. There is no foul. Doogie! I told you! Where is him? Attenzione. I told you. The prediction of Beppe. The prediction. I'm happy. You know what? I'm happy because that means that the prediction this season will be good. One prediction correct. Douglas Luiz, first goal, maybe the last one. Let's see what Mercato will tell us. But mamma mia, I'm the GOAT. I am the GOAT. Bravo Beppino. With a header, cross from the left side. Boom. Another push, beautiful push. Cope Manners. No, that ball didn't go out. No. But Mauri saying the comeback of Dougie. To come back, you needed to already to be somewhere and then to leave. The problem is that Dougie never arrived. So just the come, maybe you want to say the arrival of Dougie. It's a bit late, huh? It's a bit late. Let's see. But he didn't really celebrate that much. You saw the face of the reaction of Dougie that was much more word than 1,000 words. Mamma mia, what a goat. What a goat, Beppe, with a prediction. Anyway, we continue. Dougie. But I would have hoped that he would have scored a bit earlier last season. He did it now with a header, maybe a meaningless one, but it's still important. We saw a goal of Douglas Luiz with a black and white shirt. That Cope, man, that was beautiful pass. Oh, Nico, another beautiful one. Second time, decision making of Nico. That was not good. Beautiful ball recuperation from Miretti and Juve in ball possession again. Juve, first team. Let's say first team in ball possession with Daniele Rugani. 10th season with Juve for Daniele. No look pass from Dougie that is feeling calcio champagne. Calcio d'estate, calcio champagne. Weston McKennie, beautiful touch here. Open, beautiful. The call was beautiful from Miretti. The idea and the understanding. Kostic, Dougie. I think that Gatti soon he will have again a full hairline. Soon. Give him a few months and it will magically grow again. Kostic. I didn't change the score. Bravo ragazzi. You should tell me earlier. Rugani. Westone. Oh, what a beautiful opening. Fantastic. Dai, Miretti with a pass. Attenzione. Oh, what a miss. No, Dusan Vlahovic. No. You cannot do that. You cannot miss. But you see the reaction of the supporters, guys, huh? You see the reaction of the supporters. They are laughing, guys. It starts to be... You cannot defend. Dai, bravo Cope. Bravo Cope. Dai, run. Thank you also to Felice that is doing the written report in our Telegram group. As you can see, in our Telegram group, we have our reporters. I'm doing it here in the watch along, and here you can always see and you can discuss with other Juventini. Grande, beautiful job from my son that I wanted to praise. Of course, it's my son, but he's doing a fantastic job as well. Like Saraz, like Mo, and also welcoming Morten Bering, that is the new star of the GJustjuve team that will delight us in the Telegram group with thoughts of the day, beautiful articles written exclusively for GJustjuve. Adzic, Vasilje, Ozu. They whistled, some people whistled. Not as loud as last year with the Locatelli, but I heard some whistles. Dougie, mamma mia, che passaggio, disaster. Probably I exaggerated with the Dougie pass. The idea was there. Huh? No, next gen is playing well, I agree. Pietrelli, what a beautiful idea and opening to change totally the side. Kudryk will not be on time. Yeah, Mangiapoco is a fantastic name. I agree. No, I never heard Mangiapoco as a name. So we see the cross. There was absolutely no offside. Beautiful cross. And boom! Anticipation of Dugi Dugi. Share your screen and then share my screen and then we will have no YouTube channel anymore. I should have asked the permission to Juve if I could have showed it. Cooling break. They needed it. I needed it as well because it's extremely warm. By the way, give me a second. I will actually put the ventilator a bit closer because... Woo! I've put the ventilator a bit closer because, mamma mia, extremely, extremely warm. A bit better. So cooling break. Mamma mia, what a fantastic view of our beautiful Allianz Stadium. Chapeau. Chapeau. Fantastic stadium. 30,000 persons in the stadium today. It's unusual, huh? Unusual for the week of Ferragosto, that is of the 15th of August, where nobody is in the cities. Everyone is at the sea. So having 30,000 that is coming on the 13th of August is a miracle in Italy. Piece of art I read here about the stadium in the chat from Stashko. No, it's not crazy. Actually, no, I will tell you. You know what was crazy? That they were not doing well. That was crazy. Because you take the best midfielder of Serie A 23-24 and you take one of the best midfielders of the Premier League with Aston Villa. So what was crazy was the last season. But Cope is not doing that. Of course, we are playing against next gen. Let's put everything in context. But I remember some performances of Cope also against Reggiana. That is also, if I'm not wrong, no, it's a second division team. That was not great, huh? Yeah, they were indeed confirmed whistles for Dusan Vlahovic in the stadium. Rogani, because we are back, huh? Lloyd Kelly. Of course, you will not see the same intensity today on Sunday, and we will do the watch along here Saturday, the 16th. On Saturday, we will have here again the watch along against Atalanta, which will be, I believe, the biggest test. The biggest test of the preseason of Juve. That was a bit unusual. Ciao Stevs, ciao Juve, da Norwich, beautiful. Chi ha segnato? Dugi Dugi. My timer is not wrong. Yeah, a few seconds. What I'm watching now is a 25-31. Attenzione, what a beautiful opening, but Gatti closed in perfectly for Pinsoglio with a long one. Nico Gonzalez with a header. Has always been great with his head. Nico. Douglas Luiz is a quality player, so I understand people are asking for him to stay. I don't know yet. I have no communication. Pay attention with a shot from... Leonardo Cerri. Ah, that's why I didn't see him entering. Okay, there are already some changes with Angele, with the number 10 that entered. So they already changed the next gen. But there are a lot. Dusan Vlahovic takes the ball, tries to carry it. Pay attention because there is immediately some push. Deme. Amaradio that is opening. Bad one. Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez goes alone. Goes on the right side. With his left foot. Tries to find a solution. Is obliged to go back. Gatti. Nico Gonzalez again. But mentally we know that this has always been the weakness of Dusan Vlahovic. If it's whistled by his own supporters, he will not be able to manage it. He will not. He will not be able to manage it at all. So you will see. If you go there in front of the goal, you are missing that after everything, after being the most paid player of Juve, after saying I don't care if I am on the bench. Pay attention because, mamma mia, what a beautiful player. What a beautiful player. The number 27 of the next gen. Chapeau. Chapeau. Abdou Deme, 2005 born player. It's 30 minutes per half, huh? For people that are expecting 45, it's 30 minutes per half. So it should be whistled in not that long. Half times of 30 minutes today. Miretti. Not great performance today. In the beginning of the game, let's say for the first 20 minutes, he lost every single duel. Try to combine a bit with Weston McKennie in certain moments where we saw him actually being creative and having ideas, but then disappeared in the last moments. Dougie. Not losing the ball, playing with Weston. Ball in possession of first team. Kostic, Weston. Ciao Maria. Nico. Let's see if they will whistle immediately or they will give 1 extra minute for the cooling break. Douglas Luiz. Cope Manners. On the ball, beautiful. Try to play, but that's a difficult ball given by the Texas boy. Still ball Juve with Douglas Luiz, Miretti, Fabione, Kostic. Yeah, me as well. He looks like way much younger. I agree. Attenzione, maybe the last opportunity for Juventus first team to go on a target and maybe on goal with a cross. Again, Kostic. We're used to these crosses of Kostic on the man. Pay attention because he's playing fast with Miretti. That ball stays there. Rugani. For the last seconds, probably will go towards 31 minutes. Trying to recuperate a bit of what happened in that cooling break. Rugani. But we need to play, otherwise the referee will whistle. Guys, I understand that we cannot put the same intensity that it's training plus. But, come on, guys. Now. Weston, open. Too late. That execution, that reaction needs to be there because we are playing in 11 days. Cope. Too late. Voilà. No, we play. Attenzione, because Angele was about to take the ball. I thought it was over. I don't know what happened. Probably an offside. Adzic, opening, beautiful opening, and you see that he has a beautiful foot. Cherry. Attenzione Adzic. Adzic again. I don't know how long we will play, guys. But we play Deme with a shot that has been blocked. Pinsoglio. The number 35 is Leonardo Cerri. It's actually one that plays since really long to us, but has been on loan a few times. Miretti, beautiful touch here, playing with Dugi. What a fantastic pass. Pay attention because Dusan Vlahovic getting a goalkeeper, and it's a goal. Dusan Vlahovic, 2-0. 2-0 for Dusan Vlahovic. Fantastic pass from Miretti. There are still whistles even after the goal. I said it. I don't agree with that. As long as the player is wearing the Juve shirt, you have the coach that is asking you to stay close to the team. Dugi with the assist. Sorry. Yeah, look, beautiful control here. Fantastic opening. Also that reaction. Dugi is a fantastic player. He will leave, but Dugi is another level player. I don't know if he silenced the haters. I don't think that he really silenced the haters. I think it's the unicum, a player that scores and is whistling for scoring. I never experienced that in my life. I never experienced that in my life. A player that scores and you heard a few celebrations, but you heard also some whistles. Nico Gonzalez. Nico is already tired. McKenny. But I don't know, maybe they changed. Maybe they changed the rule. I thought it was half times of 30, but I have no idea. We play. I'm happy. The more we play, more I'm happy. Dugi again. What a fantastic pass from Douglas Luiz. Rugani for fantastic vertical pass for Miretti. That is in management of the ball. Beautiful ball control here. Kelly. Kostic. Kostic has more and more chances to stay at Juve, being the sub of Cambiaso. Gatti. Last year of contract with Juventus for Filip Kostic. That will not be renewed. Miretti. Oh, that's a beautiful combo. Mamma mia, that was really beautiful. Attenzione, because we have a Kostic. No! But beautiful attempt from Juve. Look at that. It was long time ago that I didn't see the team. The last time I said papapo, we had to sack the coach after a few weeks. But I agree that the tiki-taka that I call papapo, Adzic is going alone. Ah! Dugi, for me, superior player. Oh. There is a player on the ground. Aya. Who is it? Aya. Miretti. Aya. Oh, mais c'est pas possible. How is it possible? He's touching here. He's touching here. Here. Ciao. Ciao. Arrivederci. Ah, no, that's over. It's over. Voilà, voilà. 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 But why do we have players made in carton? My watcher wants to go to the hospital. No, I didn't fall. Hamstring. This is long, guys. You know, this is exactly the thing that doesn't need to happen. And then we are asking, but why some players are on the market? Why not? Guys, we are playing with fragile players. How is it possible? How is it in earth possible? Why are we the only team that are playing a family game and we have this kind of injury? I don't know if we are doomed. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't understand it. I really don't. McKenny. Rui entered instead of... But they were already retracting the offer for Miretti. They didn't want to go over 14 million euro. Now, of course, forget about it. Too fragile. I hope it's nothing wrong. But guys, with the experience that we have, when you are going on the ground alone now without contact, you are touching your muscle. Forget about it. Lloyd, Kelly, Kostic. Oh, guys, it's not my fault if they changed. But why did you go? As long as I didn't say it's over, you don't need to leave, huh? I don't know why. Benjamin, I don't know why you left. You don't know. Grazie, Think McFly. Beppe, I hope we can bring back Vega, otherwise we are getting cooked back this season, I'm worried. I don't know if Vega... Oh, what a beautiful vision and opening from Vasilia. This is opening for Cherry, Leonardo Cherry. No. I don't know if Renato Vega is the answer. Guys, I told you, Juventus, they didn't even want to negotiate or to sit at the table back then with Chelsea. Because it's not the answer at the moment. Then, if it's a last-minute opportunity, we can go for it. If we sell a defender, why not? Another beautiful assist from Dugi. We have Dusan Vlahovic that is going alone. He's putting his defender off the ground. He prefers to go back again to Douglas Luiz. Fantastic, beautiful dribble here. He's putting himself on his left foot. Douglas against two men. No, it's too late. So he go towards Kostic. Kostic, where? That side, Kostic. Dai, Filippo. No, why are we coming back? Today, defensively, it's not really a test for Rogani, for Gatti, for Lloyd, Kelly. But if you see Kelly, the vision, the passes, how he's holding the field, how high he's playing towards the rest, precision of passing, etc., etc. What can you say to Kelly? What can you blame today to Kelly? For me, nothing. I'm really unpopular on that, but as long as you don't give me a really valid name, I pay attention. I really pay attention to let him go. I know that I'm extremely unpopular on that one. Is he my preferred player? No. Is he my starter? No. But we don't have anybody. So before selling without having an option, I would really think twice. Kostic is really one-dimensional, I agree. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Thank you, Think McFly. Then we know it. Renato Vega is a fan. Is loved by the fans. He's a player that is 21, margins to grow, which Kelly doesn't have. Which margins to grow. I'm also curious to see Renato Vega if he would come back under Tudor in that position, playing a bit more on the left, because when with Tudor he was playing in that three-man defense, he was playing instead of Gleison Bremer, which limited him a lot because he's clearly not a central defender in a three-man defense. Pay attention. An opening there from Angele. Adzic again. Dai Vasilie, two men, beautiful, 1-2 from Vasi, trying to take the corner kick, impossible. It will be a ball for Pinsoglio, so we play apparently until the 45th minute. Dougie looks class, but every time we knew it. That's a player, for example, that I have always defended. Before coming, I was extremely enthusiastic of having the Brazilian. I was about to buy his shirt. I didn't do it at the end, luckily. Attenzione here, beautiful. Oh, another player on the ground. It's Nico Gonzalez. Oh no. Hands in the face for Nico Gonzalez. Dai. No. It's a knock. It's okay. A knock from Cherry. Cherry is 2 meters, if I'm not wrong, so can hurt, huh? But also here. Dougie is another fragile player. It's okay. A knock with Leonardo Cherry. Yeah, we are always worried with the contacts, I agree. We are close to the 39-200. Dai Juventini. I want to go to the 40. I really want to go to the 40 as soon as possible. Weston McKennie. Kostic. Attenzione, we are close. We are close to the 200. And then we go towards the 40. Kostic. Kelly. Oof, what an opening from Kelly. Precise for Rui that is playing on the right side of the field. Keeping it on side. Bravo ragazzi. Pay attention because now it's the next gen that is opening there on their left side of the field to fall. From Facundo Gonzalez that is taking the shirt from Gatti. 2 whistles. It's over for the first half of Juventus against Juventus. Next gen goals of Douglas Luiz that opened the game at the 15th minute. And then Dusan Vlahovic, the second goal on an assist of Douglas Luiz. That was really beautiful. Probably more beautiful the assist than the goal. The first ever goal of Douglas Luiz with Juve. And we see a Weston McKennie without facial hair, without beard. Really strange. Looks like he's 10, 15 years younger. He even looks like totally different. Another player. Okay, what did you think about that first half? You know that I always like to ask you first. What did you think about that first half? The best one, the worst one, what you saw, what you enjoyed, what not. I tell you immediately the worst thing that could happen is that muscular injury for Miretti, hamstring, annoying. Let's see, of course, how long. Is it serious, not serious? But these are the things that you never want in pre-season, that you also don't want, of course, in the season, but especially not in pre-season because you are not yet at your top level. You are working towards it, and then you stop. And if I'm not wrong, it's not the first time that Miretti cannot do a full pre-season training mode. One time it's the shoulder, one time it's this, one time it's that. I think that Miretti, one time it's the Europeo with under from Italy. Do you remember that he arrived much later than the other one, that he didn't go to USA? We see again the goal. First, a long shot from Douglas Luiz, saved by Mangiapoco, the cross from Kostic, and then the goal from Douglas Luiz with a header, anticipating, not celebrating. He said, probably thank you that finally he scored in the Allianz Stadium, even if it's against the next gen, and that it will not be considered as an official goal for Juve. At least being able to put it in the goal would be important. And then that huge big miss after a pass from Miretti, from Dusan Vlahovic, that received also some whistles from the stadium. Then we see an attempt from the next gen team with a shot from the distance without problem from Carlo Pinsoglio. Clean sheet for the number 23 of Juve. Before, I think, the 2-0 that comes here with a control with the right and pass with the left, opening the spaces for Dusan Vlahovic. At this time was able to go on the first post, beating Mangiapoco with his left. Boom. 2-0, and also there some whistles. And that's a really beautiful patapi patapo, missed by Kostic after some one-touch passes from the entire team. If I ask today, I'm sure that if we do a poll, everyone will tell me keep Douglas Luiz, of course. It's too easy. After the 45 minutes against Reggiana, after the 30 minutes against Dortmund, after... No, he didn't play against Reggiana, sorry. The 25 minutes against Dortmund and the 45 minutes of today, everyone will tell me keep Douglas Luiz. We also saw him in USA at the Club World Cup, where he played these 45 minutes, if I'm not wrong, where he did really, really well. Yeah. Then... it's here. It's here. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Technically, he's the best player. I agree. He's above all the other ones. Yeah, I agree. So, Pratam, he's our best player in terms of talent. Yeah. He's... The ball is his. He loves the ball. But Douglas Luiz, guys, when I told you that he was a top player, people, they didn't believe me. We see the qualities of the player, but then we, as always, if the brains are not going, then it's not working. Stavros, he saw it, huh? Stavros and Kelly, they know. Stavros and Kelly in the chat, they know. They probably still have their screen open watching the game. But Douglas Luiz and Kopanas are total different players. At today, with what we saw, of course, you would say keep Douglas Luiz. Of course, you would say that. Even if Cope today was not really involved, but he didn't do a lot of mistakes. But this is not what you are expecting from Kopeners. Die. Sell all 11 players on the pitch is a comment from AAE533. Dusan is a bit underwhelming. That's pretty much for today. The pitch is gonna be invaded soon. I don't know, because last year we really waited until the end of the game. Let's see if this time they will wait a bit or not to invade the pitch. I think that at the stadium they are trying in terms of security to keep it as long as possible. We see John Elkan with I believe his family, his wife and kids, taking pictures on the field. Also the sister is there of Andrea Agnelli. They put a shirt on, they're taking it away. We see Scaglia taking some pictures and kissing also the kid, because for them, for the next gen, we forget about it, but it's also really beautiful to be there at the Allianz Stadium. Ciao CG, how are you, my friend? Is Luiz still being pushed out? Oh, being pushed out is a is a wrong term according to me, because he's the one that didn't show up at the beginning of the training session. So pushed out is a big word. Is he still on the transfer market? Yes. Yes. Oh, then you don't know. This evening, Tudor goes again. He said, look what you can do. You see, I said it after the game against Dortmund, that you are one that closer to the goal you can score. We invested in you. Die. We forget about it. Let's go. I keep him, you know. Should we say it? Should we say it? I don't think. I think at today you have... He has the number 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8% of chances to stay at Juve. 8% of chances to stay at Juve. But I would keep him. No? I would keep him. I would keep him. I see President Ferrero with Damian Comolli and John Elkan, Scannavino, Giorgio Chiellini. They are all down the stairs. It's really crazy because Sunday I was with them, not with Comolli and not with Ferrero because they were not there, but Chiellini was there. And you see François Modesto is not there because he went probably also with Tudor there. Ah, no, he's there. He's there on the sideline, François Modesto. I saw him without the jacket. He took away the jacket. He's with a white shirt. 8% of chance, 92% of fate. Think McFly, thank you, my friend. Doogie was the player I was the most excited about last season. I remember. Beppe, how many games are you planning to attend in person this season? I have no idea. Because I will travel a lot this season. So I repeat, for example, Genoa, Juve, I will not be there. I will be somewhere in the world to do a watch long, not on screen, but in live, and I will travel also. I cannot plan it. I already watched against Dortmund. I think that if I'm lucky, between next gen and first team, maybe if I do 6 games live, away and home, would be good, because I don't want also to just ignore the channel in not being able to do some watch alongs, but I don't plan that far in terms of myself planning trips to go. Thank you, my friend. Okay, guys, give me a second. I come back immediately for the second half of Juve against Dortmund, but I will of course put on for you a poll so that you can vote. Let me check. Wait, now where is it? Why am I not finding it back? Ah, here. Let me put a poll. Okay. I've put the poll. Second chance for, attenzione, Vlahovic, Koopmeiners, Douglas Luiz, or Miretti. You have now the opportunity to vote. Pay attention, there is also Miretti, because I see a second chance because he's coming back from loan, like Vlahovic, second chance with Tudor, second chance for the second season with Koopmeiners and Dusan Vlahovic. Vote now because I come back in 2-3 minutes. The time to go to the bathroom. I come back. And you know what to do here. So vote and make sure that we increase here. I come back in a moment. Change of shirt for Beppone for the second half because it's the second half and we support Juventus first team men, Juventus next gen, Juventus Primavera, the under 20. We support Juventus women first team, Juventus women youth academy. We support all Juventus. So today the second shirt for the second half. Attenzione. So I will close the votes. I just missed one so that we have 300 votes. You could have chosen for second chance for Vlahovic, Koopmeiners, Douglas Luiz or Miretti. I'm just waiting for the vote. Yes, you did. So we close the poll now. So the one that you absolutely don't want to give a second chance is Vlahovic with 8% of the votes. Miretti, 14% of the votes. I would have thought that Miretti would have scored much more. Koopmeiners is even beating Miretti for a second chance with 17%. Douglas Luiz wins, but by far with 60% of the votes for Douglas Luiz. Of course, he's the one that scores today. He's the one that actually a lot of people believed in the beginning and that we never saw. So I can understand that Douglas Luiz wins, even if I thought that Miretti would have been much higher in the ranking. What is Elkan saying is a good question. I have absolutely no idea because I was not listening to him. There is a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of Juve faith. Juventus is youth. Being here with the future is always what starting from our tradition, seeing them growing is something extraordinary, and we are really, really proud of that. Last question for John Elkan. You win a lot in this stadium. So Tudor said I never start for the fourth spot. What is the objective of this season? John Elkan. The objective of Juve is the one of winning. Attenzione! The owner of Exor and by consequence by Juventus had the question, what is the objective of Juve for this season? He said, and we start the second half, he said winning. The objective of Juve has always been to win. We start again for the second half of Juventus against Juventus Next Gen. I see Conceição. No, wait, let me check. I see João Mario. I see Kalulu. So don't pay attention to these ones, but guys, there are so many changes that it would make totally no sense if I start changing everything now. But I will try to tell you who is playing. João Mario, Kalulu, I already told you. Locatelli with a beautiful long ball immediately for the Portuguese. João Mario with a beautiful control, offside, whistled by the referee. Jonathan David is there instead of Dusan Vlahovic. Kenan Yildiz is there as well. Jonathan David, as I told you. João Mario, Conceição, Thuram, Locatelli, Cambiaso is there. Rui and Jalot. Jalot that is playing as the center back. I told you. Kalulu and Gatti at the moment are fighting for a spot there on the right side of the field, with today Jalot as a real center back, with as a third man in defense on the left side, Rui, and Kalulu on the right. Can I do it while we are speaking and watching? Maybe I can do it. While I'm showing you. I will change only, if you allow me, I will change only the first team of the men. Let me change everything, because we changed the entire team. Di Gregorio into the goal. Cambiaso. Attenzione, because Yildiz is there in the back for Thuram. I will go back to the lineups in a second. Rui again for Yildiz. Ball out. It will be a goal kick. Attention, Crapisto, fantastic opening now. Joao Mario defensively really present with Kefren Thuram, Jallo, and we are opening with Kenan Yildiz for Cambiaso that is in ball possession. I don't see our friend. That's how we are playing, guys. This is how we are playing. And we are back. The recovery of speed of Mario, Hashball, great analyzed. Yeah, he's fast. He's really fast. Oh, fantastic. Ah! You see Kalulu always giving a support up front. This is why he's playing as a third man there in the defense on the right side more than as a center back. Because Tudor really clearly see him as one that can give something more in supporting the team also offensively. Rui again on the ball. You see, we criticize a lot of times the players without even watching them or knowing them. Ciao, Nini, attenzione, Yildiz. That goes up. Rui, one-on-one, beautiful entry, fantastic. Attenzione, Rui for Jonathan David. Oh, shot on target. Attenzione. Samba do Brazil from Jonas Rui at the 50th minute, and then Jonathan David with a shot on target. Again, Kenan Yildiz this time. Kenan Yildiz with a fantastic cross on the second post in the hands immediately of the goalkeeper. Thank you, Nini. 45 months. Thank you, my friend. But what I was saying earlier, guys, a lot of time we judge players just like that. We judge. We never saw them a single second except of some highlights and skill, or sometimes not even. We criticize, and then we see them playing. Actually, they are a bit better than we expect. That's why every time that the player is arriving at Juve, I give them a 0. Blank sheet. I don't know who you are. Show me. Even if I know who you are, show me. Kalulu. And then we can criticize, or we can support, or we can whatever, if they are doing well or not. But look at Joao Mario. They are starting to conquer the hearts of some Juventini. No, I never speak about Mercato during the games, Michael. You know it, because you are here since long. Thuram. Game has been stopped. And no, don't do the pitch invasion now, guys. It's a training session. You need to respect that. No, not the invasion. Now I will be pissed off. No, because it's a chance for Jonathan David to unlock himself. No, not at the 6th minute. Die. But wait a bit. Oh. Wait a bit. We have 45 minutes, guys. You have 45 minutes. It makes totally no sense. Die. Wait a bit. I understand you do it at the 40th minute. I understand. The field will not go away. The players will not leave. Guys. Do it at the 30th minute. I understand. Not after 6 minutes. Die. It was not like that last year. It was not like that. It was like that. It became like that in the last years of Villar Perosa. It became like that. I always say, unfortunately, because in the beginning it was in the last 10 minutes, in the last 5 minutes, and then it started to be closer and closer and closer in the Allianz Stadium. It's the first time that we are doing it so early. The game is over, and I'm pissed off. No, because I want to see my players. I want to take some, understand a bit of things. I understand that. I agree. I encourage them to go on the pitch. Absolutely do it. It's a party. Have fun. But wait, die. Wait 10 minutes more. Yeah, it's a tradition. I would have done the same. Exactly the same. But not after 6 minutes. This makes me so angry. Nothing will happen if you are doing it 10 minutes after. Hey, now, what do you want to explain? What do you want to speak about now? It's a training session. It's important. Die. Also for the next gen players. It's one time in their life that they are there. In the Allianz Stadium, you don't even let them play like 10 minutes. Die. Also, I agree. We didn't even have like games this summer because of the Club World Cup, because of everything. We didn't have a proper preparation. This is of course not a high level friendly. It's a training session plus, but respect. Be smart a bit. Be a bit smart. No, of course it's over. No, but of course, 5, 10 minutes, even 15 minutes die. Do you agree with me or not, guys? Tell me yes if you agree with me or no. Again, it's not against the tradition because I think you should do that. It's beautiful to do that. But what did we train today? What did we train today? Today we trained the second team. Today we trained the second team, not the first team. And also for people, you know, at home, they want to watch it, but they want to see Kenan Yildiz, they want to see, you know, die. It is what it is. No, because of course, I was expecting it, but not that fast. Because last season it was not that fast. I need to go back because I was doing the watch along. I need to go back to understand what minute it stopped. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. And probably I would have had the same exact reaction as today if it happened that fast. But I don't think it was that fast. Yeah, for me, I'm bored to speak about a non-mercato. I would have loved to speak about that. About what we saw, about look at Joao Mario. Look at Joao Mario. He was doing well. Guys, it is like that. You know what is beautiful, of course, is the joy of the Juventini. That's always beautiful. I'm happy for them, of course, but you did it 10 minutes later, the pitch would still have been there, and the players as well. people are taking pictures with the referee. The players are gone, so they are taking selfies with the referee. Would you take a picture with the referee? I don't know if I would do that. Look, they are all taking pictures like a star. I think it's the only time in his life that he will have all the supporters asking for a selfie. The match is over, guys. Huh? We don't start back. Yeah, I agree with Thomas. I said exactly the same. Andy, picture of the ref so I can say I know where you live. No. Dov'è Rocky? Hey, if you are able to take a selfie with Rocky, then you can say I found Rocky. They are breaking the goal. Thuram was angry. Yeah, of course. But also because, you go a lot. You are pulling away the shirt. They are all jumping on the field. Chi non salta nerazzurro è. What time is PSG Spurs? Do they start at 9 p.m.? I don't know exactly. I know that it's today. It's a game that I want to watch, but... bravo. Thank you, Sir Raz. That is communicating in my ear here, and he's telling me last year the second half was suspended at the 25th minute. Bravo. I knew. Impossible it was at the 6th minute. Because it was something that I hated, that it was that early in the last years at VI Perosa, because in the beginning it was not like that. So I hated that it started to be earlier and earlier and earlier. And I remember that last year it was at the 20th. Yeah, it was towards the end of the second part of the second half. I knew that. But you cannot block. Then, I'm happy. Yeah, look at that. They are kissing. Probably he's making the proposal there. He wants to marry her. He made a proposal. He made a proposal there on the pitch of Juve. Bravo. Maybe they did it for him because he was scared that she would go away. He feels like a king now. Huh? Look at that. Hugs on the field. Bravo. Congratulations. She said yes. Huh? Thank you, Minoquid. Yeah, of course the match is over, guys. What do you want to do? You want to try to enter the field? It's impossible. No, it's beautiful. I don't know if she's a Juventina and she loves. Yes, I don't know if I would have done it to my for my wife, guys. Honestly, because my wife, she doesn't care about Juve. So if I ask her the players of Juve, she can tell me Locatelli, I believe, and that's it. "25 minutes are good. 6 minutes die." Yeah. She knows the captain, which is already something, eh? Oh. Magica Juvale. That's beautiful, and that's really beautiful. The players will not be back. They said clearly, and I know DJ Nana, that is a great friend of me, he said clearly the players will not be back on the field. There will be no game. They will not come out on the pitch, and they will also not go out something else or somewhere else. So we invite you to go back to your seats and to start leaving the stadium. So no. It's no coincidence that 90% of the people on the field are children. What a shame. You agree with me. Yeah, but, Colo, I will tell you something. I think that even adults, they jump onto the field because you become a kid when you are at the Allianz Stadium. But yeah, it's a lot of young people. Oh, on the other side, we have still a lot of young people who are supporting Juve. Amo soltanto te, ovunque noi sarem. That was a really great trophy. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, of course. But I think that the majority invaded it. They have absolutely no intention to leave the field. They are singing all the different songs of Juve. They have absolutely no intention to leave. No, I'm happy. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful to see. It's an opportunity that you have like one time a season. Sometimes two if you win the Scudetto. So it's beautiful. Pay attention because we have the words. You want the translation of Brambilla and probably Tudor later? Yes or no? Be fast. Brambilla. For us, this day, it's always something special to be present. It was a party. We saw it also like that. It was also a beautiful training for us. It's an honor to be here and to have been able to participate at that party. For 50 minutes, the next gen, they were fighting back in terms of concentration, intensity, and he said, yes, we are a team that we are building on with new players. Today, they did what they had to do. They entered, they defended, they tried to put some intensity. They did what they had to do against a team that is from another level. Compliments, congratulations to the kids that did what they had to do today. What are the expectations for this season? Is there a player that you see a bit more ready, or is it a bit too soon? So he says, we are at the beginning. We are a team in building phase with a lot of young players, new players. There are some kids that have some qualities that we have some expectations on, but we must work. In these last years, we know that from the bottom, a lot of players went out and they were to the top. The scouting sector, the youth academy, they are working well, investing well in youth players. And that's our job. That's our work to continue to give these youth academy product an opportunity, a chance, and to prepare them for the next step. John Elkan said it's a beautiful family party. Let's start from the youth. He says, of course, this is the 4th year that I start here at Juventus. You clearly see that there is a close attention, observation for the youth academy. And then every single year, again, we see that these players are fighting, and we see some arriving to the first team, which means that it is successful, that is working. And clearly the attention and the focus on that youth academy is real, is for real. I had the opportunity to interview Mr. Brambilla 2 years ago. It was a really pleasant interview. They are doing all the teams. It was earlier chi non salta nerazzurro è. Now it's chi non salta fiorentino è. They are doing all the teams. Let's wait if we will have the interview maybe of Mr. Igor Tudor or a player from the first team. Let's see and wait. I love to do these simultaneous translation. Rico, Beppe, more live. This is fantastic. Ciao Rico. Ciao Rico. Grandissimo Rico. Big Juve supporter and talent. Musical talent. Carlo, that setup was great. If David scored, it would have been great. Would have been. Today we saw Juventus next bench versus I don't know if it's yours, but if it's yours, it's one of the best jokes of the day. Probably the best joke of the day. Susi Gaietta is like me. Mica Audace forever. Mica Audace. Not this year, non quest'anno. Not this year. I'm waiting. Maybe there will be the interview. I'm just waiting. So he's taking ownership on the joke. I see. It's mine. What is DW? I always forget. DW. It's mine. DW. I always forget. So I know that some people told me that I forget. Doogie plays better there. Yeah. Today, man of the match, Douglas Luiz. Don't worry. I forgot. Douglas Luiz, man of the match. I think we agree on that. Was good. I was happy to see also Gatti. Kelly, no mistakes. Rugani, not really tested. Again, not that much involved. Cope manners. Even if today there were no mistakes from him. The bad news of today, of course, is not the game himself, but the injury of Miretti. If only they entered at the 39 minutes, it would have been much better. So that at least we would have avoided Miretti to be injured. It is what it is. It is what it is. But at a certain moment, he's running Sandro and he's touching the hamstring. Alone, no contact, nothing, just... so injured, muscular injury. Attenzione Tudor, attenzione. We translate. So, what did you take from the 55 minutes of the game today? Igor Tudor. No tactics, no technique. Today was a sharing, a family spirit, a party. With everyone present, that was today. I am a bit disappointed that we couldn't do 20 minutes more. Bravo Igorone! It is a party, I accept it. It went okay. It went good. We did a good training session. What is the situation of the team that did a Club World Cup, small holiday, then intensive training camp? He says it's always a question mark because we worked a lot also this week. The guys worked well. We are happy. We will make sure to be at the max for the first game against Parma. Speaking about Douglas Luiz, I saw you smiling after that goal, especially how the goal happened. Igor, it was a qualitative offensive phase. They played also against the under-23 team, so it's a bit easier. It's a training session. It's a party. We must, again, underline the love that we received today. Nearly full stadium. It means a lot. It means love, real love for this club.
Lei qualche giorno fa ha sottolineato le qualità di Douglas Luiz giocando qualche metro più avanti. Oggi ha dimostrato, ma non credo che lei ne avesse bisogno, di avere anche le qualità dell'inserimento in quel ruolo. è un aspetto ulteriore che la convince ancora di più, che forse sia proprio lì il ruolo di Douglas.
No, ho fatto oggi quell'assist, quel gol, ha fatto bene.
Today, beautiful assist.
Un giocatore di qualità che
The goal,
abbiamo già parlato.
qualitative player. We already spoke about him.
Davanti difesa.
He can play in front of the
Forse
defense. He can
l'unica
play there
fattura,
offensively.
io chiedo, al netto che poi c'è stata la celebrazione dopo il gol, sono stati i fischi per Vlahovic.
Some whistles for
Ha
Vlahovic.
la sensazione che non gli si perdoni forse niente a questo
Do you have
ragazzo
the
in
feeling
questo
that
momento?
nothing is forgiven to him?
Bene, che
He says
è un professionista da prima.
he's feeling well. He's a professional since day one.
Da dire, anzi contrario, ecco, poi sempre dispiace per un giocatore nostro.
So it's disappointed because it's our player.
Come ho detto prima, un ragazzo che ci mette tutta tutti i giorni.
But he
È un messaggio
give the
che
max
passa
every single day.
da questo punto di vista, finché, come lei ha sempre detto, è un giocatore della Juve, è una risorsa della Juve.
C'è nessun messaggio.
There is absolutely no message to anybody that I need to share or say.
Giocatori, li considero più forti al mondo.
As long as they are our players, I consider them the strongest on earth.
Lei aveva detto qualche giorno fa, cioè non parto per il quarto o terzo posto. Anche John Elkann ha detto la Juve deve vincere, in riferimento ovviamente all'obiettivo della stagione, quindi si parte con questo presupposto, è qualcosa ormai di definitivo, di acclarato.
Winning is the objective.
Guarda,
Can you tell us?
quello che volevo dire, ho detto.
What I wanted to say, I said it. Igor.
Non farò nessuna ripetizione perché poi
I will not repeat anything because otherwise I start to be boring.
per forza, ecco, io dico una volta e poi non voglio ripetere 100 volte le stesse cose.
I said one thing and I don't want to repeat it 100 times.
Elkann, quello che dice,
John Elkann, what he says,
c'ha sempre ragione.
he's always right
Proprietario,
because he's the owner,
che ama questo club,
one that loves the club.
conosce la storia,
He knows the history,
bisogna
is present, so we must listen when he
Grazie
speaks.
mille. Grazie mister, ci vediamo tra 10 giorni.
Va bene.
Grazie Gabri.
Igor Tudor.
Secondo me
Igor Tudor. He said exactly what I said and what the chat was feeling here. Igor Tudor said, it's a pity. I'm a bit disappointed that we couldn't play 20 minutes more. And I'm totally agree with him because he says I would have taken it also because the preseason has been so short. So it would have been a beautiful opportunity to have these 20 minutes, guys. So I'm not crazy, I'm not crazy. Then I saved a message here from Scout 77 YouTube. They think Tudor is right, but we didn't win anything to call it a party. Probably it's a matter of translation because in Italian we say è una festa. Una festa, that is a party, but it's not a party to celebrate a trophy, to celebrate a birthday, to celebrate. No, today we are celebrating Juventinità. It has been the tradition since ever. That's what we celebrate, Juventini, and winning or not winning, we remain Juventini. It's a family party where you look at the left, on the right, and you see Juventini. That's what you are actually celebrating. This is don't make something out of it that is not that is non-existent. Nobody is here to say we are the strongest on earth. Nobody is here to say that we were happy about our season 24, 25, or 23, 24, or whatever, or that we are happy because no. This is absolutely not the message. When we are singing in Italian è una festa, it's referring to the Villar Perosa, to the tradition, to the black and white shirt, celebrating Juve. Marco, thank you for the donation, promising Mangiapoco, great saves, tiny lunches. Look, about Mangiapoco, I really appreciated his performance. He's a goalkeeper that I heard good things about, but I never saw in action, except when we played against Atalanta under 23, and things didn't go that well. But it's a really good goalkeeper that will have the difficult task in replacing a phenomenon of Dafara, that you know that is one of the goalkeepers that I'm watching since really long and appreciates a lot as a person and as a goalkeeper. Yeah, immediately after 6 minutes. But also these guys, I think that they will not be happy today, and I totally understand them because, again, these kids have the opportunity for once in a lifetime to enter the pitch. I'm referring to the youngest ones, for example, Bruno Martinez, to Andrei Florea, to Demme that we saw. For example, Van Aerle we saw, but Crapisto is another one. The young player from 2006, 2007, 2008. Maybe it's the only opportunity they have to be on that pitch, and we just took it away from some of them. C'est comme ça. It is what it is. No, last year it was stopped at the 25th minute. Sir Raz went back to check at the 25th minute of the second half, which is understandable. Huh? Voilà, guys, I have not a lot of things to say because the post first half, which we can really judge, we already spoke about it. Thank you for your follow, really. Thank you for your follow because you have been excellent since the beginning of the game. Bravo, 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 bravo. I hope I directed you towards the right side and that you were able to watch it. If I'm looking at how many new Juventini were able today to discover the channel, we are 39,231. We are flying towards the 40k. Hopefully we can continue like that because there is always that excitement towards the Juve. And then, of course, now we will focus on the 16th where we will have a game against Atalanta that we will do again the watch along here together. Atalanta Juve, like we had 2 seasons ago where we did 0-0 against them. Atalanta Juve that we will see a lot of probably the players that didn't play today, the first team, which was already the plan. Probably Bremer as well from the beginning of the game. So I'm really, really, really curious for that game because that will be the real serious test also to play against Serie A team because after that, Mercato, and the 24th we have Parma Juve match day 1 of Serie A. Tariq, grandissimo, been a nice VR Allianz. Can't wait for the new season to start. I'm exactly like you. Exactly like you, Tariq. Thank you for 45 months like Jan. 8 months, great live, baby. Thank you also for the translation of our Mr. See you soon. I would really love that we are able to watch the live translation also during the post games if they are available, because it's an exercise that I love to do, live translating the exact words and not what is written, because it's always different what you are able to read or if you are able to hear it first person. And also you have the non-verbal that says a lot. You want to go with some questions, Q&A for like 5-6 minutes? We can go 5-6 minutes of Q&A, then we stop. Maybe I come back this evening if I'm not too tired watching Tottenham Paris Saint-Germain without Donnarumma, but with an excellent Chevalier. Q&A, but tell me what you think about the choice of number. Here, wait. Oh, GJustjuve number 11, and also here. GJustjuve number 11 is the first church where I have the word and the name GJustjuve stamped. Actually, I'm really, really happy about that. Really, really happy. Why 11? For a few reasons. It's a good question. For a few reasons, why 11? Good question. First of all, because I'm born on the 11th of the 10th month, which is October, so 11th of October 81. So I love the number 11 for the date of birth, because when I was playing football, I was playing as a left winger in a 3-5-2 left wing back or whatever, but I was playing offensively with the number 11. And because I had a beautiful run back then when I was young, and we played, for example, in a 4-3-3, I was playing even as a left back. I always played on the left, inverted foot already. I invented the inverted foot back then. But I love the number 11. So number 11 also for that. And also because it represents in football, according to me, if we are not speaking about the Douglas Luiz. You know, I love. Douglas Luiz is one of my favorite number 11 because, of course, Pavel Nedved, but 11 for me, it's that touch of creativity even more. That being said, why 11? because I believe in 11 players. If one is missing, not because of a red card, but one is missing, or because of a red card, or because of a player that is Douglas Costa, sorry guys, or because a player is not giving 100%, or is mentally not there, or that we are ignoring, leaving alone a player, we are not doing a team, it's missing. So that 11 represent, it's 11, it's a team. That's why I really love that number 11 as well. When you are 11, it's working. You are a team, you are together, and that represents for me the number 11 as well. And then don't forget, I love to be number 1. I'm a competitor. I love to be number 1, but I also a bit humble. So I love to be winning, but being humble. So instead of going with 1, I go with double 1. So I have multiple reasons why 11. The number 1, but being humble, so I put another 1 so that it's a bit more hidden. So that's why the number 11. Brother Hassan, thank you, my friend. Ciao, mister. Would be interesting to have a video on data and analytics approach in football. How will Comoli apply it at Juve with an example? Also, really appreciate your content. Thank you. It's quite difficult today to analyze how Comodi will apply it, because I don't really think that they are already working in the way that Comodi wants for this mercato, but that's something that he will implement in the future. And I think that you will really be able to, I can lie, yeah? I can guess, I can invent, I can anticipate and trying to make myself, but will it really be what and how Comedy will work? No, but I will try to have some inside information from the moment that I have it, but it will be something after the mercato, not now. It's impossible now. It will be BS. I believe. Sandro Milazzo with a fantastic, beautiful logo. Just se era rosa scarsa come questa, non la ricordo ai tempi del Neri. Sandro is saying a mediocre, bad team like that, I don't remember one since the era of Del Neri. But Sandro, we had exactly the same team last season, so actually it's not, if this is your opinion, if this is your thoughts, then you need to go to last season, because we have exactly the same team, no? Foot facts. Beppe, qual è il tuo trasferimento realistico? Oh guys, I will start an Italian channel. Should I start an Italian channel? Devo iniziare con un canale in italiano, perché tutti mi chiedono qui mi fanno domande in italiano, lo so. Fatemi sapere. Should I start with a second channel in Italian, because everyone is asking in Italian? So the question here is, which is my unrealistic signing? So one that will not happen, but I would love to. But now it's really unrealistic, but I would have gone with Hansko. I think that Hansko would have solved a lot of problems in the defense of Juve. Then, if you tell me the players that I really love, I love Mikao Tatse, I love Zegrova, I love a few players. But if you tell me that we have the possibility to go for Katz, I will go for him. I will not promise that he will change the destiny of Juve this season, but I think that for the future, if you don't take him now, it's too late. But I really believe that he could become a really, really super player. Then, okay, if you tell me Yamal, of course. Then I would have loved to see Yildiz together with Arda Güler at Juve. Yeah, I would have loved that. Güler, you know that I always said that it will not happen, but Yildiz Güler would have been beautiful. We continue with some Q&A. You know that I love Q&A. But Jake, I see here Jake that is saying Beppe Tudor didn't really seem convinced to win the Scudetto when the question was asked to him after the words of John Elkann. John Elkann that received the question, what is the objective of Juve? And the objective of Juve, John Elkann said, winning. This is what Juve is. Then, did he say, we will win the Scudetto, it is realistic, we are favorites? No, it was just a short answer, which I love to hear. Objective of Juve is winning. Then if you are asking to the coach, how on earth can the coach be convinced of winning the Scudetto if the Mercato is what it is? Guys, let's be honest. I told you I don't believe that Juventus is today a favorite, but nobody that is mentally sane can tell you that today we are ready to win the Scudetto, to compete to win the Scudetto. Then, a season, you can have miracles. Like Tudor said before the game, we need your support, guys, because what we will promise, or what we are promising, is that we will give everything. And then, things are happening in football. Italy won in 2021, they were not favorite. Leicester won without being favorite. Napoli won the last two Scudetti without being favorite. So everything can happen in football. Yeah, we start having some strong pillars if they are healthy. Like a Bremer, like a Locatelli, Yildiz, Digre, Cambiaso, Thuram. The Cambiaso, that's why I wanted to see Cambiaso as well today, to see after Dortmund a few confirmation from his side. If it's the Cambiaso from Dortmund offensively, I'm happy. If it's the Cambiaso defensively for Dortmund, I tell you he needs to step up a bit. If it's the Cambiaso from before Dortmund, I tell you that we are absolutely not there. But Cambiaso could be a potential pillar in this Juve if we have that Cambiaso that we all know and remember. Would it be possible to have a just gathering at the Allianz Stadium for one home game? Yeah, but I would love to organize that really seriously. But how many of the people will be able, because we have a huge big fan base that is living in US, and I never really plan like 3 months in advance. That's something that I'm really bad at, because I always say in 3 months or in 2 months so many different things can happen, and if you start saying people we do a gathering there and something comes in between and you're obliged to cancel or whatever, I would feel so guilty. Really. That's why, being a content creator in Italy when you support Juve is much more easier, because you can say it with a 1 week in advance. Next week I go there and we do something, which is totally different, of course. Of course, we are not Leicester, but nobody said that, Martin? I told you that today we are not favorite, but that everything can happen in football. That was what I was referring to, that sometimes you are not obliged to be favorite to win something. But I believe that it would be a lie today to say we will compete and win the Scudetto. In predictions, then if it happens, I'm the first one that go naked on San Carlo. Maybe not naked. Stavros, 37 months. Seeing the growth of this channel makes me happy. Thank you for your work, and always Forza Juve. 39,236 Juventini of the world. Die. Depends on you, guys. We have 479 likes. We were at a certain moment with over 1,000 people. We can do much better. We can do much better in likes, because more you like, it's not because you like my face. It's because you like Juve and you want the best quality for Juventini. Yeah, that's true. You can't plan A get together considering Juve don't put a single match ticket on sale until 3 weeks. Also. But it's not always because of Juve. Not always because of Juve. A lot of time it's also because we don't even know what day we will play because of Serie A schedules and also Juve. It's true. But now you have the packages. Pay attention. I saw already some packages like the three. Not this one, but I believe Atalanta and the 2 other games. You have like the 3 games packages that you can buy, so you can easily plan than in the past. But what Cugino is saying is also true. Thank you, grande, grandissimo. That's not today. Beppe, don't you think that Sole from Udinese would be a good fit for us? Yeah, but anybody. No, anybody is an exaggeration, but we need someone. Today we have nobody, guys, except of Kelly. Waiting for some of your questions. Did I read everyone here? Yes, I did. Savon on the left is something that I didn't like last year, and you know that I like Savon. I see some potential in him. I'm not the only one, but on the left, no, guys. Was not good. I don't agree with that. I think that again on Kelly we are way too harsh. You know, he arrived. We don't like him. Basta. It's over. Whatever he does, we don't like him. Today again, we were playing, like Tudor said clearly, don't forget, we were playing against an under-23 Serie C team. Please, don't forget. With shaky legs, probably because they were playing at the Allianz Stadium. But again, today, no mistakes. Against Dortmund, I didn't see any mistakes. When he will do mistakes, we will say it, as he already did, and we did it. Yeah, in the minutes that we were able to see, yes. He did like 2 things and that's it. You know, can we judge? Difficult, huh? Conceição, Luiz. Difficult. That's difficult. Also because, again, even if the performance was beautiful of Douglas Luiz, don't forget that he's still on the calciomercato, on the transfer market. Ragazzi, dai! We are close to the 300 people, so it means that we are really at the end. I don't want to milk. It's over. If there are some things, maybe if Colomani is on the plane towards Turin, we come back. If there is something crazy, we come back. Otherwise, otherwise it's tomorrow. But it's possible that I come back. There is some features on YouTube for hyping a video channel. You know more about that. Should we do all on a special video? Look, what I tried to do was asking for it, because you have it's a beta version, so it's not in all the countries, but in some countries, like for example Italy, Belgium, not in USA yet, but you are able to hype a video. So not only to like, but to hype. But you can hype 3 videos per week, and when it's gone, it's gone. So I love, for example, the the Monday hype, you know, just one time asking if everyone keeps it, or we can choose another day, whatever. But that would be really beautiful to keep like one day where we do for GJustjuve the Monday hype for GJustjuve, so that we start the week, or maybe the Tuesday, I don't know, could be great, so that we have a big push, would be nice. And then you have still 2 slots that you can or give to Beppe, which is great, or you can give to other content creators. Fantastico. Do you remember when the account on Twitter of Juve was hacked, and they started with Arda Güler transfer to Juve? Here we go. That was really, really nice. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, I remember. We missed 3 likes for 500 likes. Can we do it so that I can go away and I can go to sleep? Watching Tottenham PSG in peace. 3 more likes. We did it. So, Juventini of the world, thank you for your time, for your patience, for the love shared also here on the channel. I wish all of you a fantastic season 25-26. Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao.